Well, the deal is sealed now. Administrators at Del Mar College and Texas A&M Kingsville signing an agreement today aimed at providing students with more resources. The agreement accomplishing a number of things, including establishing a joint admissions program that can provide students a more seamless transition between the two institutions. It also allows reverse transfer, which lets students at TAMUK transfer their coursework from the university back to the college if they need to complete a Del Mar degree program.
I think sometimes that process of transferring becomes a little more complicated, and hopefully this will allow the process to be less complicated, a little more seamless.
The agreement between Del Mar College and Texas A&M Kingsville takes effect this fall.